Hey everybody, I'm just getting here to Bendix Woods here at New Carlisle, Indiana. Now I've never ridden this trail before, so this is going to be a blind run, so you guys are going to be seeing it for the first time with me. So we're going to go ahead and try to do a full ride, so you guys can see every little step and stone and root and stick, the same thing that you'd be seeing for your first time ride. So yeah, go ahead and join me on the ride and hopefully we have some fun. Alright, let's go out here. That was a walking path. Lights a little up here. Oh, that's cool. That was fun. Look at this. Hey. This is a neat trail so far. I haven't paddled once either. Crosses with the path, walking path this way. Cool. Hear the highway right there, tons of traffic. Sandy, big rocky. Nice little punchy climb. Foot came off the pedal on that one. Lost my foot. I actually haven't gone to even go biking in the last week because this area has gotten some rain, but we desperately needed it, so I cannot complain. Oh, big spider web right on my face, stuck in my eyelashes. Whew. Feeling that humidity today. The air is thick. Glad they got all these signs for the walking path. Makes it a lot easier not to get lost. You can see the trees being the problem here. Ooh, look at this thing. I had to come back and check that out a different time. road. Woo! Tight squeeze there. Running a little bit lower air than front tire. I can feel it, that's for sure. Cool. I'm liking the trail so far. I almost feel like I'm back on going the wrong way almost, but okay, I don't remember this, so I think I'm alright. Alright, 0.79 mile. I think I've shifted gears once. I'm in the same gear the whole time. All right, good climb there. Nice and easy. Ooh, I saw that one coming. Too close. Ooh. Ooh. I'd probably go lower gear for those climbs. Another path. Straight ahead. Ooh, nice squeeze. You can get some speed in this track. I'm gonna go run right into a tree. Confused me there. Oh yeah, legs. Get your workout today. All right. It's an intricate little path. Woo. Close one. Heads up. Pedal strike. I think this course is like 6 miles long, less than 7, I believe. So, nearing the 2 mile. It really hasn't been hard. I mean, I'm out of shape, so it's wearing me out, but compared to the few trails I've done so far, like Rum Village and well, here is confusing. Like Rum Village and Potato Creek, it's pretty easy. I can see it. Gotta get back on the road a little bit there, and then right back here. All right. Oh, it's nice and shaded here. Feels good. Good. I was gonna say cool and good at the same time. Good. Out there in the sun, it's just beating you down. I almost feel like I'm running a little too much air, to be honest. I thought I took some out, but my wife just bought me the Top Peak smart gauge, the D2 smart gauge, digital thermometer, digital pressure reader. Woo! I was using it the other day. It's pretty nice. Got it in my backpack. Maybe I should bust it out. That's how lazy I am now. I don't want to get off my bike. Yeah, those digital thermometers now, hot commodity. Everybody has one to point at your head. Check your temperature before you can go anywhere. 2020 has been a crazy time so far. 1.7, sheesh. Back's real bouncy, more than normal. So everybody that's still watching this video, how's it going? Leave me a comment down below about how your mountain biking season's going so far, or whatever it is you're doing that gets you outdoors. I know not everybody goes mountain biking. Sometimes it's hard, or maybe you want to and you can't even find a bike. I know that's been a problem. But leave me some comments, everybody. Even if they're bad ones. I want to hear some feedback. I've been doing this channel for 2 months about, and I've only gotten 1 dislike on my videos, which, you know, I shouldn't complain about. But I've been on the internet for a lot of years now, and I am just surprised by the lack of trolling and comments and hatred. But I'm pleasantly surprised. No complaints. I'll take some more of that positive love too, though, guys and gals, girls and guys, guys and gals. Ooh. Come across a dog and a tractor. Hi there. Tight squeeze. Yeah, so far this is a really nice casual ride. I mean, one you really have to recommend for any beginner to come out on, because it's smooth, has some, I don't want to call it technicality, but you know, there's roots, you gotta ride over them. So it gives you that mountain biking experience. It's not like it's a smooth trail. It's not just gravel or anything like that. Right here. Over that rock. So I mean, yeah, you get the mountain bike experience if you're gonna be a first timer. Oh my God, look at this rock garden. Let's talk about no technicality. Oh, that was awesome. Am I going the right way? That is a bypass. Wow, this seems the right way. That was good rock garden. I really like that one. I was looking down just a few feet ahead of me, making that crucial mistake, didn't even look up, and I was like, oh my God, rock garden. So there you go. You did have a nice rock garden experience if you can come out here as one of your first trails ever. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but the technical stuff's pretty fun to me. Balancing, tight little rooty gaps like that. The rock gardens. I mean, I still have that youth in me where I want to hit some jumps and catch some air and fly a little bit, but I feel accomplished when I do technical things. I don't know, does that make sense? My fellow mountain bikers, tell me what you think down below. Do you like the speed and burliness of jumps, or do you like to go technical sometimes? What is your preference? Straight on. Straight on, Wayne. Yeah, Bendix Woods, you know, it says South Bend. It's South Bend Park. But I believe it's technically in New Carlisle, Indiana. Still out here in the St. Joe, Indiana, or St. Joe County, Indiana. So it's a St. Joseph's Park. I don't think it's a South Bend Park. My correction there. Besides the mountain biking trail, it's actually a really beautiful park. It has nice scenery. I've actually been to a few weddings here before. Some nice outdoor weddings here in the woods. And that's the thing about the Midwest. You know, we have flat grounds, but we also have hills hidden around. covered in these nice lush forests. And you get a couple 100 acres of forest, 200 acres of forest like this is, you can get lost. Now, as I say that, you can hear the highway though. So, just goes to show you what sound pollution can do. So, wildlife. I mean, maybe I'm crazy. One thing I've noticed since March, since everything went down, we've all been stuck indoors, and less traveling's been going on, is I don't nearly hear as many jets fly over my house. I live within some flight paths of the South Bend Regional Airport, and yeah, I don't hear them very often anymore. That's like a sound pollution. That is just insane that we can hear these jets flying so high above us inside a home. Actually, I haven't traveled by an airplane in a long time. Since 2006. A long time. What's funny is I've heard that the service has gotten so much more expensive and worse. But I've got to take some pretty nice flights before, so maybe I'm just spoiled. Man, I'm gonna tell you guys, this is a nice trail. It's just nice and easy going. It wasn't the closest of drives for me. I had to drive to get here. But it's a relaxing ride. I plan on getting my wife a bike here soon. Unfortunately, everything we've been looking at is out of stock. I know I could go buy something different, but you know, I did so much research buying this bike that I got a really good idea about what to look for, what kind of specs, quality and whatnot. Read a lot of reviews and have like 3 or 4 models picked out for her that she's interested in. But unfortunately, there's all out of stock. They're all back ordered. They are, some of them, there's a couple of tracks, they are able to be pre-ordered, but you know, I don't want to drop that much money and then not get the bike until January. And that's the time frame I've heard so far. If anybody had some insight, any bike shop owners out there, put it down below. Give us some insight. When these bikes come back in stock, we want to buy more. I actually just like have my derailleur hanger. I've been wanting to buy a backup just in case this one gets bent or something. You guys see me crash all the time. But they're out of stock. The other day, I got an email from Specialized, and they're like, oh, we got something in stock. And checked, there's like three. But I didn't place the order. I went to go back to do it later in the day. Gone. Ooh, tight spot here. You know, I'm riding handlebars. I don't know, I think I got them the right way. It's about the push-up position I'd be in. I was watching a video the other day about having the bars too wide. And sometimes going through some of these trees, I feel like I need to narrow them. But to be honest, there's really not much play left in the extra space when I'm riding, so. I'm only 5'7". but I have some broad shoulders, and so these are like the perfect width. Oh, what did I do? Look at this for us. I mean, right now, this looks great. Being lost in the middle of this, hearing all the noises of the animals, getting the ambient sounds. Ooh. It's so distracting going off fast. You know, I'm a video game player. I play the PlayStation 4 right now. And I have been playing this last week the newest game, Ghost of Tsushima. And man, that thing has some great graphics, great scenes of Japanese nature. And I've been getting lost in that. So even though it's been raining, I've been stuck inside, I've still been having the beauty of being quote unquote outdoors while I've been fighting off the Mongol invasion of the island of Tsushima. It's a great game. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to going back and doing some standoffs, a couple duels. What about yourselves, everybody? Any gamers out there watching still? Anybody still watching? Hope so. Give me a like down below if you're enjoying this trail as much as I am. Oh, look at this section. Oh, cool. A little speed. Man, I can see this course being awesome once you get to know it. I'm afraid to pick up too much speed. Because there's always little cross sections where you come across with potentials with hikers here like this. And like I said, sometimes I'm not always looking ahead, just looking down. I hate to run into somebody and their dog or something. The dog is gonna get me here. Sorry, I was just listening to the birds there. Got a little quiet. Plus, when I'm out here by myself, you start seeing people walking around, hikers and whatnot. I get self-conscious about talking to myself. Like, who the hell is this crazy guy riding his bike in the woods, talking to himself? Like, I'm the Michiana madman, bitches, that's who I am. Can't be a madman and not talk to yourself. Maybe they just have you crossing like everywhere. Yeah. Straight ahead, forward and onward. Not sure how many rides I've been on now, I'd say probably 10, if not more. But man, this has been a great investment so far. Oh, hello, squirrel. I mean, it's almost the end of July. I think today's 24th. Had this thing for 2 months. Got it right around, I think, May 20th. And I'll be honest, man, I don't even like going outside during these months. It's too hot. It gets over 70 degrees for me. I get cranky, miserable, sweaty. So I'm looking forward to riding this thing. September, October, November. Those are my months. I love the fall, the autumn, even though I'm married to somebody named Summer. It's not loud. Man, I flew past it because I was too busy going around that curve, but there was an awesome butterfly right there. Okay, it's the problem sometimes, you know. You get going so fast, thinking about other stuff, lost in your thoughts, that you do forget to look around, enjoy the nature that you're surrounded by. As I hear the highway blasting next to me. But you know, guys, you guys know what I mean. Okay. Where am I supposed to go here? Straight? All right. Yeah, grab a drink of water. This wow. Whoa. Termite City there. Woodpecker paradise. Been actually, you know, I live in town. I have this woodpecker destroying my tree in my front. This maple, one of the branches has some structural damage. Oh, structural damage. There's been something boring in it. I think it's carpenter bees, but yeah, so those woodpeckers been coming out, beating the hell out of it, looking for the larvae. 2 blue jays. Maybe it wasn't blue. Yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm becoming an old man. I'm always looking at birds out my window and stuff anymore. But I like them. When I was younger, I always enjoyed feeding the birds with my grandmother. She had bird feeders out, and we'd always go fill them up and watch them all come. And she had all the different types, and put out the jellies for certain ones, and oranges. And Anytime I think about birds, think of my grandmother and the love I had for her. Have for her, I should say. She just passed at this time, but oh, spider web right in the mouth. Oh, jeez. Honey squirrel. Just want to pick up speed on these straightaways. Well, I think I say this every time I go out, but mountain biking is such a good workout, but it's so fun. You don't even feel like you're exercising. You're just riding a bike. Anybody still with me? Is there anybody out there? Roger Waters, one of my favorite artists. I've been to a couple of his concerts. Actually went to Chicago back in 2010, I think it was, at the United Center. Watched him do the 30th anniversary of The Wall, which was awesome. And I saw him back in 2017, also again at the United Center in Chicago, and he put out a solo album that year, and the tour was called Us and Them, I believe, and that was a spectacular show. Obviously, I never got to see Pink Floyd in their prime, in their day. I was not born until '86, but I just love that group. Love the whole crew, but Roger Waters specifically was always one I looked up to. I won't look up to, but thought was brilliant. David Gilmour's amazing guitarist, Richard Wright, rest in peace, was a genius and pioneer with the synth. Really, he actually was a big part of their songwriting process. He just didn't get the credit as much. And then Nick Mason, just on time all the time. Read Nick Mason's book, Inside Out. There's a great little insight there in the band. I believe Thursday evenings, the group, cobweb, I saw that one, come on, NIMBA, Northern Indiana Mountain Biking Association, they're the ones that operate and maintain these trails in the area. If I'm not mistaken, I believe on Thursday evenings, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, they host a group ride here at Bendix Woods. I've actually never been on a group ride. Seems like it'd be kind of fun. I'm such an introvert. I get nervous meeting new people. Tight squeeze there. Whew. All right, looks like we got another crossing here. So, like I tell my kids, look both ways. There's a car coming. These birds. And I've always wondered what it would be like to be a bird. I mean, do they really have the life, or are they just eating all the time? Of course, I don't know. The older I get, sometimes I feel like I'm getting, like, my fear of heights is increasing. I've always been one to be like an adrenaline junkie, thrill seeker. But I'm not sure if it's just because I had kids or what, but me and my wife and I went to, that is a tight squeeze. I mean, my bars fit, but holy mackerel. Okay. No, my wife and I, we went to Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, a couple of years ago. And man, I had no desire to do any of those roller coasters after a couple. For one, it was the middle of August, so it was incredibly hot. If anybody knows, that Cedar Point is literally right on Lake Erie. So, very humid, very hot. Waiting in like 3-hour-long rides, or 3-hour-long lines for a minute ride, 30-second ride. After a couple of them, I was like, I don't know about this, honey. But I felt like it was just my old age speaking more so than anything. Except that was years ago. I've had another kid since then, and I don't plan on going to one until maybe my kids are older and their teenage days, and maybe they want to go. Then I'll go white knuckle it, tough it out for them then that one day. But, whew. As of now, Michigan, a madman, will pass on roller coasters. Nicely trimmed here. I'm on a Facebook group, a mountain bike group here on Facebook. God, I can't talk. And those guys have been so helpful about giving the information on trails, what to expect. So I just want to give a shout out to anybody that's from that group on Facebook that's watching. Appreciate y'all. And to be honest, that goes with anything. A good solid community, no matter if it's where you're living, where you're working, you know, where your extra hangout place is going to be, having a good community to surround yourself with is the best way to prosper in life. You get like-minded individuals that are there to support you instead of tear you down. It gives you that motivation and positivity to wake up every day and do what you want to do, knowing someone has your back. So if you're new to this, don't be afraid to reach out. Get into a group like that. I mean, I've said it a couple times. Okay, now this one, no way. Okay. I've said it many times here on my channel already that I am introverted. And I know that might seem weird as someone who is I'm a hermit, so much of an introvert would start a YouTube channel, but hey man, missed it. That's just how I express myself. I'm out in the woods talking alone, but yeah, put myself out there talking to a bunch of people on the internet, it's not as scary to me. Does that make sense? Ah! Man, I just can't stop. I've just got great speed. Okay. See, I thought I was going off the wrong way again there. Oh, here, where's this at? Now, I've always been a shy guy. My first, paying job was worked at a Subway. So I had to talk to people, make their sandwiches, and that got me out of my shell a bit. Oh, my tire was flat there. Ugh. Okay. Sorry, confusing bit there for a second. I said my first time out here. You know, back in the day, hold on a second, look at this. Oh, neat. That was neat. Now I used to play this MMO, Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, I still have an account and whatnot, but I started it on the launch day, day one, and I started up a guild. Anybody used to play that game? Crafters and Traders was my guild. One of, the first trading guilds out there, to be honest. And it was awesome. But, yeah, I used to hold these guild meetings and stuff with all these people on the internet, and here I was, this nervous guy, not wanting to talk to anybody. Started running a guild full of hundreds of people. And that forces you to get out of that comfort zone. Is this the end? Is that it? Well, I mean, here I am at my car. Well, hey everybody, thanks for riding with me. That was Bendix Woods, New Carlisle, Indiana, park here. It was actually a little bit shorter than I thought. I'm finishing a pretty decent time, even though I was taking my time. But it was a lot of fun. So please give me that like, subscribe, and follow some more of these videos. And get on your bike and go out there and ride. So appreciate everybody watching. And man, you guys are the best if you're still here. I really appreciate it.